Well, right at 5:30, starting out. A little bit of mist. Now here's the start of number 36 and a possible yo-yo. Every time. This time I'm gonna go counterclockwise. New fence. Wet and foggy today. This is kind of interesting. It's relatively dry here, whereas the brush from Reflection Lakes all the way back was very dew covered. The grass is... Anyway, I put on my Silpoly rain jacket thinking that I was going to be brushing up against all kinds of wetness. And right here, that isn't so. Oh, shadow or microclimate or... Interesting. I'm not complaining. Looking better. Might actually get a few sun breaks. It's not even 9 a.m. yet, so. Pretty good flow this time of year. Coming up on the washout. I guess it finally got to the point where it's getting just too hard to fix it across, so now we've got a path descending almost down to the river and then coming back up. Oh, here's a new one starting. That was not it. Yeah, this is getting pretty bad. Well, I think I missed the path. Lose the pole. Well, that's pretty terrible. And here's another one. Well, it looks like you're supposed to go down there and around. I missed the other side. This section is very pretty in the fall. Okay, I'm gonna do a real quick bite to eat here. Take a bigger break at Box Canyon. Very pretty. Box Canyon. Walking over the road. Oh, that's a bummer. Closed off the regular restroom. I wanted to use the water in that bathroom, but I don't think those porta potties have been serviced in a long time. It's kind of gross. I'll do the water at Nickel Creek. Just had a little bit of a lunch break. Time is it? 11:40. Still standing. All right, I'll get some water here. Oh, what is this? A shadow? Is the sun trying to peek out? Okay. The College Divide Trail intersection. Oh, Indian Bar's only 4.6. I love it. It's 120. Well, well. Looks like there's gonna be some views over Panhandle Gap. Good enough. Another little snack break. It's right at 4 p.m. This isn't a huge climb up to Ohanapekosh and Panhandle Gap elevation wise, but there's hundreds and hundreds of these steps to take this slow with a rest step. Amazing. Short but brutal climb out of Indian Bar. But I'm back in the clouds. It's cooled off. Put my vest back on. So I'll probably start moving a lot better. I'm trying to take it easy today because it's such a long day. It's about 5:15, so I'm coming up on 12 hours, but I'm just short of 23 miles. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Means I got 15 miles to go. But it actually shouldn't be too bad. Up over Panhandle Gap, through Summerland, and then pretty easy hiking, even up to Sunrise, which is where my permit's for. So off we go to Ohanapekosh Park. One more. Little marmot calls. Just absolutely gorgeous out here. Look at this, the clouds and the... Wow. That is amazing. See if we can see the gap around the corner. Oh, doesn't look promising. Nope. Manhandle gap, 610. No views, but it's nice and cool. This is wonky. There. Do my own thing. Summerland at 7 p.m. I spent some time talking to 3 ladies I had seen Tuesday at Longmire. They're hiking out today. They're super cool. stopped and had a little snack. Leaving Summerland at 7:10. One more climb for tonight. I'm hoping to get to sunrise before midnight. We'll see. Hey, legs are feeling good. Let's see what this year brings. Aha! I did put another bridge over that other side. Well, and here's why. Creek has changed course. Not doing much here. My downhill legs are feeling good. Last week primed them up. So possibility to get in before midnight. I might make White River by 9. Okay, on the road on day 2. Slept in a little bit. It is 6 a.m. Not sure how much sleep I got last night. It wasn't really cold, but I can't say it was too comfortable. Alright, departing Sunrise Camp. First few steps here, legs feel okay. The Cloud Sea. Get up into this wind and it's a little chilly. Did see the top of the mountain at the high point back there when I'm just down into the clouds. It's too bad. It's great sunrise. Ta-da! Just not high enough. Skyscraper Pass. Approaching Granite Creek. A nice breakfast there at Skyscraper Pass. Well, Granite Creek. Shed my jacket. Winthrop Glacier. This is as furious as I've seen this creek. West Fork, White River. This is flowing pretty good this year. The dead tree zone. Got covered by sediment years ago. All right, just chatting up with somebody. Gonna plow some food into me and then make my way off again. Brr. Chilly. No views anywhere. Mystic Pass. But at least it's not raining. Yeah, let's see what's going on with Dick Creek this year. Sometimes a bridge, sometimes no bridge. I think this is a no bridge year. I think they want us to go up there. No. And if you're not tired of rocks by now, there's a whole bunch more coming up. Entering Seattle Park. Climb has been very tough on me. This is a real low point for me right now. My heels hurt. Had to pop 3 ibuprofen. Not climbing well. Need to find a place to stop up in Spray Park and make myself some food. It's also misting enough to get everything wet, so I put on my rain jacket again. Left foot went down in some muck. But you know, if I just carry on, find a spot, make myself a peanut butter sandwich, regroup, hopefully I'll feel better later. Getting there. This is not an easy climb. This climb is completely kicking my butt. I feel like I'm turtle pace. All right, I'm out of that mess. At the high point. Blowing mist, got the rain jacket back on. It's like 5:20. Took me forever. So this wouldn't be bad if I were just staying at Mowich. But I gotta continue on. I did get a chance to make my peanut butter and Nutella sandwich back there, so the stomach's feeling a lot better. Heard some huffing and there was a bear right there. He was turning over rocks looking for grubs, probably 20 feet away, and he started walking towards me. I wanted to make sure he knew I was there, so I'm just like, hey bear, and he could barely give me the time of day. Hey bear, hey bear. Kind of makes up for just about all the suffering I've done today. Have a cool experience like that. Just can't get away from rocks. Wet ones. Leaving Spray Park. Probably the only time I'm gonna be here this year. Even in the mist, it's very pretty. Getting much lighter. It's dark back there. Actually kind of raining. So I got this back on. Probably the last video with this camera. 7:45. I just left the intersection with Mowich Lake to head down to South Mowich River. By the time I get there, it's most probably going to be dark. Leaving Golden Lakes. Bit of a miscalculation on when I was getting the permit on how far it was to point. And when I pulled in the Golden Lakes, I think I was at 45. Just saw another bear. This one took one look at me and ran off. My feet are sloshing in my shoes because everything is so wet. You know, physically I'm in there, but I have to check the forecast. But if I'm potentially coming back out for another 3 days in this with a yo-yo, then it ain't worth it. But Silver Forest in the mist in the morning. It's been a wet day. Still wet, still foggy. Apache Park. Keep rolling. Misting so hard now, it might as well be raining. So, put the actual rain shell on. Getting a little tired of this. Okay, bear. Just got a little bit charged by a mom and a cub, but she switched and went up the tree with her cub. Still here, bear. Bear's still upset. Didn't really move off like I thought. So I'm just gonna give it a bunch of time. Bear was looking at me through the trees and still huffing a little bit. So I'm not gonna pass anytime soon. Yeah, the bear was still hanging around that tree after I waited. But then the three people came from the opposite direction and she finally moved off. I waited about 10 minutes and clacking the poles and talking, and she was still right behind that tree. Beautiful St. Andrews Lake. It's been raining on me now for a while. Sometimes I hear the squish of my shoes. Yeah, it's raining on me again. But man, the blueberries are right here. 'Tis the season. God, look at this. Okay. Hate to get out my rain shell and get that out, wear it for 15 minutes or 30 minutes, and I have to take it off again. All right, Emerald Ridge, 1.8 miles. That'll be the major climb. And after that, there's a much shorter climb up to Devil's Dream after the bridge. So I won't be getting in too late. It is a little past 2 right now. Going up these rocks, so much better than coming down. You can see a little bit. Best views I've had over 3 days. Got to photograph a bunch of people up there. That was kind of cool. They get, instead of just doing the selfie things. But I forgot to take a shot up there myself. Not of myself, but just of the view. Oh well. It's 3:30. Yeah, a really nice climb up to Emerald Ridge. Felt good. And now I'm just trying to scurry back so I'm not back at Longmire too late. I don't know what time it will be. How many times have I recorded this bridge? I guess I can't stop now. I just had to eat some more food. Last climb up to Indian Henry's. Oh, gotten a little stiff sitting there. It's like I'll make that Couts Creek crossing before it's dark. think that's just a ford. No bridge. Everything's been running pretty high. Last 2 times I've been up here, I've come via Couch Creek, Longmire 7. Alright, it's going to be a few hours. Yes, the bugs are still terrible, devil's dream and above. Get a little lower here and they disappear. Now we get a little sun. My feet are still wet. Oh, this is always the tough part. At the end of 3 days, descending steeply down to Couch Creek. Oh, here's the little break. Oh, tough on the quads. I think I've ever finished a counterclockwise hike. Come through here when it's still light. All right. It goes over here. All right, let's see what's up this year. Yeah, it's flowing pretty good. Glad I'm not doing this at night. Last time I came this way, it was a real pain. Aha! I see a ribbon down there. Well, my guess would be right in here. Oh, that's plenty cold glacial water. Don't see another ribbon yet. Follow some prints. Ah, there it is. That's flowing pretty good. Point this down. This is all there was last year. So that branch is moved over. I wouldn't want to take a little kid through there. Okay. My feet actually feel really good. Nice little wash. Back on the main drag. This is the worst sign. At this point, you just want to be done. Longmire, 2.0 miles. No such luck. There's a whole bunch of down. Okay, a lot of step downs and stuff coming up. Just have to grin and bear it. My headlamp flashed more than 5 minutes ago and went to low power mode. How's that for timing? Okay. Wonderland Trail number 36 in the books. We will call that happy hiking. 8:55. I made it before 9 p.m.